What up, cut ups? I'm gonna get right into this video. Okay, this is like the final update on me and Fabio. Excuse my hair, excuse me guys. I really just woke up not too long ago, but this is the final update. Okay, with me and Fabio, we were up early. Well, it was early here. I think I'm about 6 or 7 hours ahead in the United Kingdom, UK. But here it was early in the morning. We was up going back and forth on WhatsApp, y'all. Let me tell you. First off, Fabio had an issue with some things that I said, and he brought that up today, okay? Now, you guys know that I had some things to say about Fabio just recently. Just asked y'all some input and some feedback about a situation, okay? Now, because of that, Fabio was really trying hard to get a hold of me. Now, mind you, he wasn't trying to call me before. Just wasn't, okay? Just missing each other all the time, though, all the time. So, after that happened and after I dropped my video, it's like, now you want to call. So, he called and called and called. And now you fucking up my video, and now you interrupting my calls, and you know, I had to block Fabio because the calling was just too much. It was too extreme. Like, you wasn't calling, you had plenty of time to call, you know, all this time, okay? Now that it's drama, now that I've said some things, now here you come. See, you got the wrong times to do. You don't even, anywho, wow. Had to block him, okay? Okay, like I said, you interrupted my shit now. And I remember making a couple videos saying, oh, this is Fabio calling. And one of the videos said to stop calling me, something like that. Yes, had to block him. I sure did. Okay, but the bottom line is, yesterday, when I made my video, you're not real fish hunty, okay? Because I mentioned Fabio, I went and unblocked him and told him I mentioned you in the video. But that's all I said, that I mentioned you in the video. That's it. Okay. Early this morning, he sent me a message back saying that he didn't think that we should be friends because of the things that was said. Okay. All right. That's fine. He have a right to have his opinion about things. That's fine. Okay. But then he said something about someone named Brian, who is a YouTuber. And how Brian said that I talked shit about Fabio. And this was my video when I got my new car, a 2021 what? That video. When I had some things to say, a lot of people in that video thought I was talking about my nephew Darius. I don't even know how people thought that, but some people did. And I meant what the hell I said in that video. Just like I meant what the hell I said in yesterday's video. See, let me say something, okay? Nobody out there is gonna tell me how to feel about a goddamn thing, period, okay? Because nobody walks in my shoes. Nobody is gonna tell me what type of feelings or experiences I should have. Okay, can't nobody out there do that. Nobody. So at the end of the day, no matter what you might be, straight, gay, bisexual, transsexual, whatever you may be, that's on you. Be the best at whatever the fuck you are. Okay, it's all I can say. But honey, don't push your beliefs and all of that stuff on the next person. If that's how you think of yourself or whatever, that's what you do. But anytime you try to cross that shit over and make somebody else think that shit, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Me, especially if you try to bring it here, I'm gonna shut that shit down or tell you some shit that you may not want to hear. And basically, that's what happened, because I'm a realist, okay? I'm not gonna sit up here and entertain anything that is completely delusional. And come to find out, Fabio never got over the argument that we had a while ago. I don't even remember when it was, but I'll never forget what was said in that argument, because I know I spit some facts, hardcore facts, okay? Because the argument, like I said in that video, the 2021 video when I got my car, like I said then, like I'm saying now, like I will say, repeat again, because when it's the truth, that's what it is. The truth is gonna stay the same. See, it's never gonna switch up. So I'll say it again. Like I said in that video, I'll say it right now. What was said, we got into a little dispute, okay, about Fabio being called a him as opposed to being called a her. Listen, I know that this is a male, okay? I know that this is a man, period, okay? And irregardless of what he thinks in his head, I have nothing to do with that, okay? But he told me that because he lives his life as a woman 24 hours, that he is a female, okay? Now, honey, if you think that way, nobody in this world can stop you from thinking that way. But you cannot cross that delusional shit onto someone else or make someone else believe that, okay? See, that's where you cross the line, because no, sorry, but you just can't do that, you know, or if you do it, it's gonna be another person who's just as delusional as you are, Fabio. I hate to tell you that, but it's the truth. I'm not that. So for you to even think that, you know, you would ever, you know, get me to ever believe that, you know, it's just a waste of your whole time and energy and whole being, because you're a male, and that's what you are, and that's what you're gonna be, honey. So, guys, woo, wow. No, I'm not the one who's confused. No, it's not me. You know, I clearly know that I'm a woman. I clearly know that I'm a female. So it is what it is, okay? But it's definitely not me that's confused. It's not me. So all I'm gonna say is that was brought up this morning, okay? So obviously that's something that's still on his mind, and I can't help that, okay? I reiterated it again this morning and said, hey, okay, you are a male. And I guess that part about, and you're reminded of it every time you go to the bathroom. I guess that part right there just really, really did it for Fabio. And listen, it's just the truth. It's true. So if people want to call it mean or insensitive or whatever, I really don't care what word people use. At the end of the day, the shit is real and it's very true. He is a male, okay? So call it what you want to call it, but you have to call it what it is. And I call it what it is. So for him to feel this way and feel that way, that's fine. But I told him that, listen, maybe you're right, you know. As far as culture, age, you know, all that type of stuff, you know, maybe we are just, you know, we just see, this is what I said, that we have the definition of friend, you know, we see that as, you know, differently. this is just basically to sum it up. I could have easily screenshot it off WhatsApp, but I didn't. Maybe he'll do a video and might do it. I don't know, but I'm just telling you guys because I really don't care. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just telling y'all. But yeah, I pretty much just said, listen, maybe it's just the differences, you know, it is a bunch of differences, age, culture, whatever. And it is what it is, but I am a realistic person and I'm gonna see things that way. And basically, that was the end of the conversation, you know. He did bring up that bit about Brian saying I was talking shit about him. I told him to prove it. He sent me a link to Brian's video. I watched it and I said, yes. I said, if I said it, I'll admit it. And I said, yes. Oh my God, yes, I said it because it's true and you know it's true. You know it's true. So, I mean, I don't feel no type of way about that because it's valid and he knows it as well as I do. So, I couldn't keep going back and forth because in my mind, there's nothing to go back and forth about. You're a male. That's it, that's all. Obviously, you never got over that, you know, that little conversation that we had about that. You know, that still really bothers you to even bring it up. Okay, so why that bothers you when it's true, I don't know. But, yeah, so whatever. All I know is I wish you the best. Do what you do. But, yeah, that delusional thing, you know, hey, I wish you luck with that too, you know, but deal with that. But I just have to say, from being a person that has interacted with you personally, you need to think about the position that you put other people in when you want them to be delusional like you, calling you she and, you know, shit like that. You need to think about how that shit may feel for another person. Because as you can see, because we had little cute arguments about that when I would slip up and call Fabio he instead of she, okay? He mentioned that a couple times. And I'm like, you know, it's just my subconscious doing what it's supposed to do. I know you're a man. I know that you're a male. So it came out. Sorry, but it is what it is. You cannot change that at the end of the day. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. I don't care how many people side with you. That might be people like you or the people from the LGBT community that may feel that way. At the end of the day, it's what it is. Period. I don't understand, you know, you're a male. It is what it is. Wow. And this is what the fuck I meant by my video yesterday. This is a prime example of a male who clearly thinks that he's a female. This is the example, yeah, of that. That's why I don't give a fuck about what nobody say, okay? At the end of the day, I know what experiences I've been through, and ain't nobody else been through that shit but me. So at the end of the day, fuck what y'all talking about. You got some stupid shit to say about it. Okay, Brian? Okay, you can have your opinions, honey. First off, just understand this. I'm not talking about nobody if it's in a whole public YouTube video. Wow. Get it together, people, is all I'm gonna say. Okay. Feel the way you wanna feel about yourself. That's fine. That's fine. Just don't inflict that shit on other people, is all I'm saying. Don't inflict that shit on other people. If you wanna see yourself, if you're a male and you wanna envision yourself as being a female, honey, you go ahead. Knock yourself out, okay? If that's what makes you feel good, do the shit, okay? But anytime you try to inflict that crazy shit on the next person, that is where you are out of order. And please be expected to get told the fuck off by some people, because everybody's not going for that delusional shit, okay? So, boom, there you have it. It's my opinion. And I'm going to always say what the fuck I need to say. I don't care who likes it or not. Oops.